Hey guys, welcome to Unbiased Rugby. This is my second attempt at this video. The first one I seemed a bit directionless, so I thought let me try this one more time. I just want to talk about the Wales test on Saturday. I've been looking at the team sheet that is going across, and I've got a few concerns about the player makeup. I looked at Wales and I compared it to South Africa. You know, Wales are coming with a team that collectively have 464 caps compared to our team. They've got 195 caps, and I just did some simple maths because maths doesn't lie. That gives you an average of 16 caps per Welsh player and 7.5 for South Africa. I saw quite an interesting show in the 10-14, and they were saying, I think it was 23 or 24 should be the average caps for a World Rugby Cup side. I know that New Zealand are got some serious numbers when it comes to those percentages, and you obviously, and you need a player with a lot of experience. You need a bolter that's quite young. There's quite a lot that makes up a World Cup winning side. But yeah, it just made me think when I was looking at the side, thinking, you know, of the 26 players that we're sending across, 13 of them are uncapped, which is a lot. Wales have only got 2 uncapped players, so they're only blooding two players. Look, yeah, some of the Wales players have only got 1 or 2 caps, but you know, I think our forwards have quite a lot of the caps. So if I look at 195, there's only 55 caps in the back row. The rest are all taken up by forwards, and of those 55 in the back row, I think 52 are taken up by Alton Yankees and Jesse Kriel. So the back row is seriously inexperienced. There's no. I'm literally looking at the sheet chart. They've got no caps at wing. We have got no caps at scrum half. You know, and if Elton goes down in the first 5 minutes, then we've obviously got Curran Bosch is going to come onto the field, and he's only got literally 1 cap. And I remember the game that he played in was about like the last 5 minutes of the game. So I'm a bit concerned about how young the side is. Look, on the flip side, you know, it's a golden opportunity for these young guys to step up. You know, I know Russie's been saying I'm not sending an A or a B side, but look, I'm going to be, in all fairness, this is a B side. He has kept the players with the most experience back. The players that are going to have the starting berths for England. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned with this test, and I'm concerned. The reason why I'm concerned is, you know, we've lost the last 2 games against Wales. I don't want to lose a 3rd one in a row. Traditionally, Wales is a team that we do beat. And lately we just haven't seemed to be able to get it right, especially for the last 2 years. And I know, and it's the strangest thing, we always end up playing Wales 1 game out of the test window, and for me it's directly related to revenue. I know from the end of at Cardiff, the one at end of in December, I know it was millions of pounds that both teams made. So it makes sense that they'd like to make some money. I hope there's a crowd in America, because I think the future of one of the futures of rugby is in the States. I think they have the money and the cash to be able to fund a worldwide rugby. But yeah, what do you guys think of the side? I think Pieter Steff is the absolute, of those players there, Pieter Steff is probably the most experienced. Of those, as captain, I think he does have the most caps of all the players that have gone across, 32. And I think he's young enough, he's going to be around for a while. I think Russie's trying to groom a 2IC for whoever captains the Springboks. But yeah, look, I know the game's going to be on quite late. I'll try to stay up and watch it, but I'm probably going to PVR it and watch it in the morning. Actually, I might check the scores first before I watched, so I can prepare myself for if it's a win or if it's a loss. But yeah, what do you guys think of the team that's going across? For me, I think if this was a Super Rugby side, I feel sorry for any team that's coming up against it. This is a seriously experienced Super Rugby side, but I just don't know if it's a test rugby side. But I could be wrong. They have had a little time together, and they may have gelled, and it may be a way of creating some kind of culture with an extended squad. And of those players, who do you think? Because I'm sure some of them are going to be selected in the final 30. Who do you guys think is obviously going to be going forward? Carry on against England. I'm sure Pieter Steff will be going through. Obviously, a lot of the props, Stephen Kitsoff, Vilcolo, are definite. It'd be nice to see. I don't know if Ox and Siya is going to play. I'm sure Opa Mahoji will end up playing, and it'd be nice to see him go through. But I've got a feeling it might be Dan that might go through to play against England. I think Chili Boy is obviously going to go through as another hooker. The back row, I'm sure Jesse Creel's going to be included, and I'm sure Elton Yankees will be included somewhere along the line. It obviously depends on how the others play. But looking at the other players, the uncapped players, I'm thinking, I've got a feeling that Russie's probably looking out for, obviously, trying to choose the next hooker. So it'll either be Aka van der Merwe or Chili Boy or Bongi and Nambi. So of those three, who's he gonna select with Bismarck? Personally, I think it might be Aka van der Merwe. I think he's quite dynamic. But then obviously Bongum Nambi, he's already settled with Vilko and Stevens, so that might be a good combination. Because I'm hoping Makazola and Pimpi doesn't get some huge big up and unders, or if he does, that he can catch the ball and he can compete. Because I have a feeling that he's going to be a future finisher for us. But yeah, I'm just looking at the side here, and I'm just concerned about the experience. And at the end of the day, a test match is a test match. And 20 years from now, when you look in the history books, it's either going to have a win or a loss. We're not going to remember the circumstances around it. It's just going to be part of statistic, where it's got the win column and a loss column, and it depends which side we appear on. I think at the moment we've got 4 losses against Wales in our history. I think it's 28 victories, and it'd be nice to make it a 29-4, not 28-5. So I still will support the team 100%. Any player over here, I think they've worked bloody hard to get to this position. Their fitness, they've got to be week in and week out. They've got to keep their fitness up. They've always got to appear for training. They've always got to work as a team. They've always got to follow the leader. They've always got to speak to the coach. So, in all fairness, it's a level playing field for all these players. All of them have an opportunity to make it. But at the end of the day, it's a test match. You're representing our country. You're going to sing the national anthem, chest on the heart. And so, yeah, we might as well just give them our support and say, listen, guys, please, bring us back a victory. We need it. We need victories to build up our confidence again. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave that for Wales, and we'll see how they play on Sunday, and then hopefully it's a super duper chat that we have on Sunday about a great victory and these new young players that have come through. And but yeah, let's hope that's the situation. And then coming back, I just want to say real congratulations to Siya Kolisi. I think of all the players that are available to play, I think he's the right choice for captain. That's my personal opinion. He's a great leader. He leads by example, and he's one of those few players that becomes a better player with responsibility, as opposed to becoming it affecting his gameplay. And obviously we need him to be playing well and to be leading the team. And he's got the respect of the refs. The refs know him, so the players want to follow him. So yeah, I think he's the right choice. I think for a lot of reasons he's the right choice, but the main reason is I think he's a great rugby player, and he deserves that spot. But what do you guys think? Do you think what do you guys think of the upcoming Wales test? What do you think of the players? What do you think of our lack of caps compared to the Welsh? who do you think on the Welsh side is going to be? I've always liked George North, but I'm not sure what kind of form he is in now. And I think he played for the Lions, and he's really, really, really good, and he's got some serious test caps. He's like built like Jesse Creel, you know, like seriously duck. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to Saturday or early morning Sunday. See how it goes. I've got a feeling we're going to win. I'm happy with Peter Steff as captain, and I'm super happy that Siya Khaleesi is our captain going forward. But listen, guys, you know, please share my video if you like it. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my video. I just want to say thank you very much to everyone. I've just reached 150 subscribers. You know, last week I was at 100. This week I have 150. So you guys, thank you very much. But listen, guys. Let's chat again later in the week, and hopefully we have something to celebrate. And but yeah, guys, chat soon. Cheers. Bye.